So, hi everyone, how are you all? So, welcome back to a new video, and this is about percentages. So, we will be understanding like the topic percentage will have many upcoming videos. Like, this is the part one of it. In this part, we are actually going to understand the basics of it. Like, what are percentages? How do we represent them? And what are the basic things about the percentage? After which we will be moving forward with the further concept in upcoming videos. As well, we will be solving more of the questions. So let's begin the lesson. Let's begin the lesson without wasting much time. Move ahead. Okay, so over here, as this topic is on percentage, now many of you have heard this word before as well, about the percentages, but let's quickly, reassemble and regather whatever is in our memory. So, percentage, it comes from the word percent. Percent means, you can, in simple language, you can call it per hundred. Now, the word per hundred means, the per means this fraction line. We have learned the fraction, right? Before this. So the per means this line. So anything that is per hundred, that means the denominator is always fixed, that is 100. So when you are comparing anything with the 100, that comes as the percentage. Okay. Now, if I say 30 over 100, so that will be called 30% or 30 per 100, which we generally call 30%. Now, the percentage even has signs, as you can see. Let me just increase the thickness. Yeah. So percentage has this sign as well. Mhm. Percentage has this sign as well, which we generally use to show the show that it is in the percentage. Now, you see this square box below over here? Yeah. So how many total squares are there in the whole grid? First of all, let's try to identify that. So can anybody tell me the answer? How many squares are there in the whole grid? Exactly. That's a 10 by 10 square. So that's going to be 100, right? Okay, now we need to shade 30% of the square below. So let's try to shade 30%. That means 30. 30 over 100, 30% means we just did 30 over 100. So that means if there is a total of 100 square boxes, so we have to shade 30 out of them, right? 30 of them. That is going to make it 30%, right? 30%, 30 per 100. Wonderful, wonderful. Great job. So, now what do you understand by the word percent? So, the percent is per 100. Exactly. Okay, okay. Now, if we look at this one, so, how many total squares are in the whole grid? Let's just again first identify. Again, it's a 10 by 10 square, so that's gonna make it 100. So there are total 100 of squares there in the whole grid, right? Now, how many of them are shaded? So there are some shaded square that you can see. Yeah, that's true. That's gonna be a 12 because 10 from this row and 2 from this, so that's gonna make it a 12. Now, 12 of them are shaded. Wonderful. Now, can we use a percent to describe the shaded part? Okay, let's do it. We love challenges, isn't it? Okay, so 12, it is out of the total 100, right? So we can represent it in this form, 12 by 100. Remember, anything per 100 is what we call as percentage. So this is going to be a 12%, nothing else. It's that easy. Suppose if I say, let me match the color. Okay, yeah. Suppose if I say this much part is shaded, this much part is shaded, like the two complete lines, they are shaded. So can you tell me what is, let me on the capacity. Oh, yeah. Just a second. Yeah. Okay, so if I shade all these paths, like all the complete row, so now we have shaded 20 in general, right? So can anybody tell me what will be the percentage for this one? Exactly. So it will be 20 over 100, right? And that's nothing but a 20%. Great job, everybody. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let me see. I have few emoticons that I want to share with. So let's see if I do have it till now. Okay, I'm not sure about it. So here. Okay, go ahead. Yes, 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 exactly. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, guys, if you see this one. So there are two squares, like there are two whole squares in this, the two whole grids. Now, what is the percentage of the fully shaded square? Okay, let's talk. Okay, we are talking about the first one right now. So, what is the percentage of this fully shaded square? Fully shaded square means in total there are 100 grids, right? Obviously, and fully shaded, like 100 of them are shaded, right? So, 100 by 100, we can call it 100%. That's true. Great job. Okay. What is the percent? What percent is the partially shaded square? Okay. Now we are talking about the second square. What percent is that? So for that, we need to first find out how many parts are shaded, right? So let's see this 10, 20, 30, 40, and there are five, okay, four left. So this is 40 plus six. This is six, right? So 40 plus six makes it 46. Yeah. So that means 46 over 100. That's nothing but 46%. Wonderful. Great, great job, guys. Now, what is the total percent shown? Okay, so this was 100% and this is 46%, right? So if you do like the total over here, this was 100 and this is also 100. Now, so that makes it a 200, right? Now we have 100 and plus 46. So that means 146 of them are shaded. You know how to simplify, right? So even if we simplify it by 2, that's going to be 7 and 3, 73. 146 will be simplified as 73 and 200 will be simplified as 100, right? So that's going to be 73 over 100, which is nothing but a 73%. That's true. Great job. And if you just add them, 100% plus 46%, so that's going to be a 146% out of like 200. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, wonderful, guys. We are going great. We are going great. Okay. Now, the large rectangle below represents one whole. Okay. Now, if you look at this large rectangle, how can you represent the shaded part as a fraction? Let's just first represent the shaded part as a fraction. So how are we going to do it? How do we represent a fraction clearly? The shaded part, that means the part that we are talking about is going to be on the top and the total number of parts are going to be in the bottom, right? Total parts are going to be in the bottom. Now, so how many total parts are there? Let's just first find out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so there are 10 total parts, right? And how many of them are shaded? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 of them are shaded. So the fraction will be 4 over 10. Wonderful. How can you rewrite it as a fraction with the 100 as denominator? Okay, so we need to make the denominator 100, right? How are we going to do it? Remember adding fractions? We have to make the denominator same. Exactly. We are going to multiply it by 10. So if you are multiplying the denominator, you have to use the same rule for the numerator as well, right? So This is going to be 100 in the denominator, and the numerator 4 times 10, that's going to be a 40, right? Now we got 40 over 100. So what percent of the rectangle is shaded? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? It's 40 over 100. That means nothing but 40%. Great job. We are doing like wonderful. We are literally doing great. Mm-hmm. Okay, can you see the celebration? Yeah. We have that is for you guys. Okay, now. Okay, we have this. Now, what percentage of the shaded part? Write the percentage of the shaded part. Okay, let's start writing it. So you can set the timer. You can set the timer and solve it by yourself. You can pause the video, comment down your answer and in the comments. Okay. So now I'm gonna start giving answers. You can imagine check in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Time over. Okay, so we have this first square grid, right? Now, how many of them are shaded? So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5, 6, and okay, so 60 and plus 2, right? So that's gonna be a 62. Mm-hmm. Now, okay, let me make sure if it is 6 or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, that's 6. Okay, so 62 over, like it's total 100. That's gonna be 62%. Great job. Okay, now let's try the second question. So let's write it in the form of fraction first of all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total there are 8, and out of which 7 are shaded. Mm-hmm. 7 are shaded. So what are we actually going to do? We are going to make the denominator in terms of 100, right? We are going to make the denominator in terms of 100. So how can we make the denominator 100? Yeah. Okay. So 8 times 10 is not 100, right? 8 times 10 is 80. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What we can do over here is, look, it's 7 by 8, right? If we multiply both of them by 100, we are going to get something in hundreds only, right? That's going to be, this is going to be 700 and this is going to be 800, right? If we further, if we do it like just 7 over 8 and times 100, right? So if we further do it, that's gonna make it a 7. We have 7 and we have 8 over here, and that's times 100. So that is nothing but 7 over 8 times 100, right? If you let's simplify it first of all. Let's simplify it, and if you simplify the 8 by the hundreds, so that's gonna be this is gonna be 2, and this is gonna be a 50, right? So now we are left with 7 over 2 times 50. Okay. Then if we further, this can get simplified. So 7, 2 and 50, that's gonna be 25, right? And now if we talk about 25 over 7, that's how much? 25 times 7, my bad. 25 times 7. So that's gonna be a 5 over here. And 14 plus 3 is 17. So is it like 25 times 7, right? 5 times 7 is 35. 5 carry 3. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 3 is 17. So that's 175. Got it? Yes, guys. Okay. So this one, again, you have to use the same process to solve it. Okay. And then we have the other numbers as well. Okay. Then it says okay. Yeah. Then we have other numbers as well. Comment down your answers and let's see who get the most of them right. Okay, guys. So let's wrap up the lesson over here today and let's meet in the next class. Hope you like the video. So hit the like button, subscribe, share. Bye bye.